Oh my God.
Hey, Mama.
Hi. It's okay. Walking into that yard and seeing all those dogs was very emotional, very draining. And the first thing you're asking yourself is, how have you all survived like this? Thinking that the week before there was a huge snowstorm. Thinking that just the other day it was 13 degrees. How did you guys make it? Hi, babies. Hi, guys. Oh, my God.
They're all puppies. They're like, oh, hi, hello.
It was pretty overwhelming. I've seen pictures of scenes like this, but I personally, for all these years, haven't seen something quite like that. This one's like crippled.
You know what's really sad is all these dogs are treated like this and they're still happy to see us.
There was 30-some pit bulls in that yard, and we walked right through the middle of them, and every single one of those dogs was so happy to see somebody. Not one dog tried to bite us. Every one of them was so grateful that we were there, and that is the most heartbreaking thing.
Oh my God, I did not even see that one.
Oh my God, oh my, oh my God. He's gonna have to go in someone's front seat. Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, please.
Look, Elmy getting up. Don't cry.
Don't cry. Hold on, Earl, hold on. I was trying to stay strong, trying to keep it together, but you know, every now and then this crap, this gets to you. It does. It really gets to you.
Here. This is not okay. This dog can't even walk.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Earl, what's the other sick one? That one?
Yeah. He can barely walk. Oh.
Come on. Look, this dog can't even walk. Like, what is wrong with it? It's like, hi.
It was like putting dogs in the van, putting dogs in my Hummer, putting dogs in dog traps. We had to do what we had to do to get all these dogs out of there. Me and her are gonna take dogs back. You and Earl are gonna stay here with some of these guys. The whole time we're loading up dogs and putting them in the vehicles, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm so glad we're getting these dogs. And I'm like, what the am I gonna do with these dogs? You don't just have 38 open kennels. You don't just have 38 open spots, period.
That's from a broken leg and never been healed.
All right. All right, I got you. All right, I got you. All right, I got you.
Hey!
Okay, get him out. Take him out.
Here, you know what? Put that down. I'm just gonna take the whole trap out. Here, leave that in for a second. Put that down, put that down. He's just gonna have to go by himself. Come here, baby.
We're just setting up a triage area. We're not gonna leave them out overnight. This is just putting them in crates, getting blankets, getting them food and water, getting them out and start to kind of like figure out who's gonna go where. Assessing them, seeing who's what. I'm gonna keep this for Jessica. Taking in 38 dogs, that was like taking in like a whole nother rescue organization. It's pretty overwhelming. It's pretty suffocating. It was not something we expected. As physically and emotionally draining as this is for us, what would have been worse was seeing that, and then the days that followed, knowing that those dogs were still sitting over there and we couldn't do anything about it, and just knowing that they were freezing to death. I'm so glad we got them. It's been a couple of days since we rescued 38 dogs from what appears to be some sort of a backyard breeding operation. And the setup and getting them settled in has been literally from sunup to sundown. It's nonstop. Some of the dogs are very shy, but there are a good number of them that are doing well and coming around.
What do you think? What do you think? You wanna play in the water? Look how cute. You're like, where's my friend at?
Many of these dogs actually appear to be dog-friendly. Some of them are able to play in pairs.
Ready? Go play! Go play!
Be free. Be free. These two little mini pitbull type dogs were chained up right next to each other. And even though they were very nervous when we were approaching them, once you got close enough to touch, it was like an explosion of happiness and just being grateful.
It's crazy to know, like, just when we've seen, like, what they came from and, like, how happy they are.
I know.
Like, you're so happy.
And they're so cute.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's amazing that they're this confident.
I know. We named the little yellow one Bread and the little black one Spartacus. I think what we should do is go through all those little miniatures first and get ages on them. Because when they're this tiny,
They may be easier to adopt.
Yeah. I am grateful that there's a chance for at least the good majority of them to get nursed back to health and have good temperaments, to be able to go into homes eventually.